Well, hello everyone.
Hey guys.
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
And welcome to another episode of Massey Art Studios. I'm Lee.
I'm Jeremy.
And this is going to be a fun episode.
Yes.
There will be a train after us. It's usually Gina, Mina, Brian, Nate, and Feral Art. Kelly from Feral Art. But we are relaunching the Patreon site today.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday actually, from the 1st of July. So we wanted to say thank you so very much to all the people down below that have stuck around with us.
Yes.
You know who you are. We always see you at the episode. Names here are all of our Patreons. Thank you very much for being with us.
We love you all.
We do indeed. And come and join us if you haven't already. www.patreon.com/MasseyArtStudios.
Yes.
Anything you want to say real quick?
Yes. Thank you very much for all the birthday wishes. We read them all and they were all just wonderful. So thank you very much.
I'm so surprised that you could still... I mean, he does wear bifocals and stuff, so that's the only reason why he could still read them. With his eyes getting super old now.
Whatever.
Today's episode.
Yes.
What are you doing, sir?
I'm going to be doing a marbling technique, which I'll be doing at PourCon.
PourCon.com, August the 6th through the 9th. If you haven't got your tickets, please do. The last time Billy mentioned it on Facebook, I think they were just a few people shy of 300.
Oh my God.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's
300
crazy.
people at this convention. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to meet and see you all there. Hugs are for everyone.
Right.
I'm going to do a ribbon pour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've got a lot of pots of leftover paints of really beautiful colours.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that were here when David Marvel was here with us too. David's now at home. I'm sure he's not watching because he's probably catching up on painting.
Right.
But yeah, I'm really excited to do another ribbon pour.
I am too.
So excited I want to get to it. You're going to do a ribbon pour as well? Okay. All right, people. Let's see you at the table for some fun pours.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I am super excited about today's pour.
I'm excited for you too, Show Pony.
Yeah, thanks.
1st of July today, filming for tomorrow the 2nd. Can you believe we're now on our way to Christmas?
And what you see here in front of you is a canvas that I did, a painting that I did a while back, but it got a few things on it. So
That's actually one I did.
No,
Yeah.
you did that one over there.
No, I did the two compositions. I did the darker and the lighter blues.
Oh,
Yeah, you're painting over one
Lee
of
did
mine.
this one.
I did.
And I confiscated it. So I'm going to paint over this because it got a few things in it, and
which we've sanded out.
And yeah, so I'm going to repurpose this canvas.
Go for it.
I'm doing a marbling technique today
And where else will you be doing that, sir?
at the PourCon.
The world's largest painting convention in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, August 6th through the 9th.
Oh my God, dude! It is now only like 4 weeks away.
I know.
It's felt like months. I'm sure that the PourCon team are quite excited the fact that it's actually almost over. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and just get to flooding this canvas.
Are you going to tell us about your colours as you put them in your cup?
Yes.
Do you want to do the cups first so you can do it on camera?
Yes.
That would be easier for me if you don't mind.
Okay.
Only because then it's less editing in the
Yeah.
back end, sir.
True. Okay. All right, let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right.
So what have you got there? You've got 2 cups, right?
I got 2 cups.
Because it's a big old canvas.
It is a big canvas.
What size is it?
It is an 18 by 24.
Oh yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice old size. So this is just titanium white.
This is just titanium.
And it's mixed fairly heavily with pouring medium. It's got a mixture of the stuff in here and a little bit of Floetrol too.
All right.
And you're just doing one of these cups at a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we'll show you one and we'll probably speed through t'other.
Yes.
Now what Jeremy's got in front of him is a ton of leftover paints.
I do.
I mixed this one actually. This is Permanent Red Violet for when David Marvel was here with us in a couple of episodes back.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't want it. So I was like, okay, then it shall be removed.
It shall be removed.
And it was. So we took that one out. But we
And then we got this
kept
pearl cactus.
Ugh, what that?
Right.
By, how do you say it?
Arteza.
Oh, it's very posh of you. I say Arteza. You say
A little bit of this green gold by
Arteza.
Golden.
I say Arteza, 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 Arteza. Let's call the whole thing off. Too much coffee this morning.
I guess.
Green gold and now some. This is what Mina calls marigold. We put quinacridone nickel azure gold with a little bit of 24 karat gold.
Yes.
Something we've been doing for a little while.
Yeah. Now I'm just sprinkling some of this white over that because I don't want it to pierce the color. I just want a white layer over it.
So, for anyone that's seen this kind of pour before, it's called a sandwich layer. You're sandwiching the colours in between layers of white.
Yeah.
Jeremy does this for his marbling pours.
Yeah. All right, now I'm going to add a little bit of copper. No, this is copper gold, right?
It is copper gold by Arteza.
By Arteza. Very well done. Very well done, sir.
You know, I don't think it is actually pronounced Arteza.
Is it Arteza?
I think so. I'm not sure. I spoke to the team over there and they told me once and I can't remember.
Well, I could swear that I heard Canella say that it's Arteza.
Oh, she's a Canadian. You can't take English lessons from a Canadian. She says a boot, for goodness sake. Actually, I think that she was someone who said to me, she and I were talking just about it, and oh no, it was Kathleen. It was Kathleen that was like, Arteza.
Oh, was it Kathleen?
She was taking the Mickey out, yeah. Yeah.
Taking the what out?
The Mickey.
The Mickey.
It's an English saying for taking the P out of you.
The P. I've never even heard that.
The P, nasty word. Naughty word. Yeah, that's probably another English saying. When someone like mimics you,
Yeah.
we say they're taking
No,
the Mickey out of you.
I get it.
Okay. I can't believe I still have to explain myself to you after 5 years. It's like some of these you've never heard before, I guess.
I haven't, actually.
So all you're doing now is just sandwiching lots and lots of colour. This is way more colour than you normally put in a
Well, it's a
marbling.
big canvas, so I wanted it to be a lot of color.
Well, I'm
usually
excited.
Usually it's just drizzles.
No, but I like that because sometimes, you know, they're so subtle.
Yeah.
You know, that I always feel like sometimes it's like an, you know, background for another pour. But I feel like on this one, you're going to have some real pops of colour. Because you're doing a lot of layers. Normally you'll only do 2 or 3 in a single cup. So I'm excited.
Good, I'm glad you're excited.
I am excited. We're going to be here for 14 minutes just watching you lay this cup, but you know what?
You're going to have to fast forward.
Exactly. It's the wonders of modern technology and TV magic. If I need to, I'll just speed you up a little bit.
I'm going to dump a little bit more.
Oh. She's going rogue. She's going rogue.
Yeah.
What does this month hold for us, July? Nothing exciting. Jeremy has siblings weekend in the month of July.
Yeah.
He has a gazillion brothers and sisters, and once a year they all get together, which is always fun.
Yeah, we're really close.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's my
amazing.
birthday in the month of July.
It is July 11th.
Woo! Girl.
I remembered it. I'm surprised.
Me too. When we first started dating, Jeremy absolutely, it's hard one to forget, it's 7-Eleven for God's sake, but he would always intentionally pretend that he didn't know the day of my birthday. Like, oh, it's your birthday soon, August is just around the corner, and say silly things like that. I, however, knew that he did know, so I'd be like, yeah, that's right. But he'll still do it every now and again.
You mean September 4th?
Exactly, there you go, see, just like that. Full of the dad jokes, this one. Full of the comedy. Cicadas out in full force in the background.
Yeah.
We've been actually having some fun today with tumblers. I don't know if there's any of you out there, and do let us know in the comments that play around with tumblers. But
Yes.
Jeremy's been knocking up a ton of them. Why did you start with the first one? What was it for? Well, actually, it was the rhinestone tumblers, I think, that
It
led
was
to
the
resin.
rhinestone tumblers that led to the resin. The reason why I got into the resin is because the resin tumblers is because Billy from fluid-art.co sent me a little
Tumbler spinner.
tumbler spinner.
That's right. So it's all Billy's fault that we're out thousands of dollars worth of glitter, resin, and everything else.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember to thank her for that. But yeah, so I might cut a little clip in here of some of the tumblers that Jeremy's been making and some of the ones that we've got that we've rhinestoned. But I was playing today with the hoity-toity, the
You were.
TLP pigment on a tumbler, which is crazy awesome.
Right. Throw in some of this again.
I think because it's cylindrical, it just really helps with that color shift, but it was so cool.
Yeah, yours is coming out beautifully.
Thank you, and yours too. Yours are all very kind of specialized to each of your family members, so it's cute.
Yeah.
Anyone out there that does these things will know that he's been doing peekaboos and all this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Very crafty is Jeremy.
I made a beautiful pink one.
Yeah, that was really pretty. That, which sister was that for? Ashley.
Ashley.
Sandwiching the colours in between the white.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a little bit more in this cup.
Okay, this one we will absolutely speed up for you. So you're going to just do the same again.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me move this one out of your way before you knock it over.
Thank you.
Okay, peeps, so we'll see you back in a second. Jeremy layers this second cup in exactly the same way.
All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and flood my canvas.
Why'd you flood?
What do I flood?
Yeah, is it because you do flip cups, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so I got my layered cup here. I'm going to go ahead and flip this onto the canvas.
Let's do it. Ooh.
Yeah.
And the other one as well?
Yeah, sure, why not? I only have a little bit of paint in this one, but
It was just to add a little bit extra, right? Just in
Yeah.
case you needed it.
yeah.
In trouble.
All right, here we go.
You don't often lip a marble, so it was interesting
No.
to see you do that too.
Yep.
I like it. I like the colours.
Yes.
Are you going to touch this one off before you tilt
Yes.
her? Okay.
All right, guys. It is tilting time.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Let's tilt this bad boy out.
All right. All right, guys, this is me done. And I love this. I love the translucency of like some of the, is translucency, is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I thought I was making up words
No,
again.
you're good.
So I love how it's like this layer upon layer upon layer. And whenever we take you in for a close-up, you can really see how a lot of the colors overlap some of the other colors, and you can see through them. It's this beautiful like marbling effect that comes through on this. And I love it. I'm gonna take you guys in for a close-up, and I'm gonna torch this off and get my edges.
Let's do it. I love
Let's do it.
You paint over one of my paintings, I'm going to paint over one of yours. Jeremy asked me to paint over this one. I really like this piece. I thought it was really pretty. It didn't sell immediately, so we're going to paint over it.
Yes.
You have to be quick here, otherwise we might just repurpose the canvas. It was definitely your best Dutch pour, but I think what you said was you just didn't love the composition, right?
I didn't like that bottom side over there, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was really pretty. It was very well done. More Dutch pours to come for sure. Okay, so what am I going to do on this repurposed canvas? I'm going to ribbon pour with repurposed paints. So we will absolutely keep every single bit of paint that we don't use in our paintings, but you can only really use them for so long. It's already pre-mixed and it's going to be open to somewhat to the elements.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use all my leftovers. I'll tell you them as we go through them. I got two 20-ounce cups here, so that's 40 ounces of paint on a 12 by 24 inch canvas, which is way too much. But with a ribbon pour, you always use a lot.
More is more.
Yeah, absolutely, because it will really help me open up the composition. So let's get layering this bad boy. I'm going to layer the cups identically. I'm going to do what I did on a previous ribbon pour, and I'll tell you what that is when we get to it. So it doesn't really matter what's going to go in first, because what I'll probably pour will meet somewhere in the middle. So let's make it a little bit of the quinacridone nickel azul gold and the 24 karat gold. Let's put a little bit of the pearl white in here just to lighten her up a little bit. And then let's go in with some, this is greenish blue.
It is greenish blue.
It looks almost phthalo, but it's greenish blue. And then I want to go in with some Bordeaux red.
Very nice.
Thank you. From the Bordeaux region of Italy, in fact. I kept saying, and clearly it's France. I mean, I've been there, I should have known that. You used green gold, which I really liked.
Yep. Something that you guys don't know probably about Lee is that he studied in France.
Well, he did.
For cooking.
For cooking. You know, it's not that it's normal, but because we're so close to France and all of Europe, you know, we'll do that a lot. But I did actually take some time and go and study some French cuisine.
He's a really good cook, you guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And you're a really good eater.
And it shows.
Stop. This is the turquoise, pearl turquoise by Arteza.
Arteza.
This is phthalo green. Let's put a little bit more white in. Bit of pearl. Pearl's a singer. Because I want to go back in with some more Bordeaux. These paints are somewhat the same consistency, very, very similar consistencies. This is the
Copper gold.
I love this colour.
I do too.
What were you pointing at, sir?
The copper gold.
Oh, okay, good. Permanent red violet.
Which I love.
Me too, actually. Let's put that next to some green gold. Back in with the greenish blue. One of my favourite colour combos right there in that cup, look.
You're totally giving Missoni with all these colours.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm not mad about that. Quinacridone nickel azul gold and 24 karat gold. What am I missing? Have I got everything in here? I think I probably have. Ooh, that's cute too. I like that with that pearl turquoise. Pretty. Layered these cups identically, as you can see. And I'm going to finish off with some of the greenish blue. All right.
Very well done, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know, we've still got tons of paint left over. Tons and tons of paint. Jeremy, would you mind just moving those out of the way?
Not at all.
Thank you. Because I'm going to tilt this bad boy out shortly too. Now, because we've got 40 ounces of paint on this canvas, there's absolutely no need to put a flow extender down because we've got more than we need. We've got a lot of dark colours in here. I'm not really worried about this composition peeking through. I think it'll be just fine. But Jeremy, I'm
Yeah.
going to ribbon pour 1 cup, then I'm going to flip the canvas and ribbon pour again. It's what I did on a previous pour, and it created this really fun middle composition. So that is going to be my plan. Ribbon pour, just going backwards and forwards, creating some really awesome lines on the canvas. And as we tilt this one out, that's where all the magic happens.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to do it. My, what a lot of paint, you will say. It is a lot of paint. But don't forget, it's all leftovers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tilt a lot of this off, and everything that's been captured on the table will go in our bucket that we use as flow extenders.
Slot bucket.
This was what we just scraped off the table from Jeremy's pour.
Yep.
Thank you to the fluid-art.co pour mat that we're using. We can just scrape it up and use it again.
Yep.
So that's exactly what we'll do. All right, show pony, it is now
Tilting time.
ribbon pour tilting time.
Yep.
Let's tilt this bad boy out.
Tilting time.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
I love this piece.
Yeah, it's actually really pretty. I like this one a lot. I love these like real sharp, crisp weight lines up here. It went a little wavy down the bottom, but I don't hate that. Jeremy just convinced me that this blue is not a problem. Yeah, it's really pretty. There's lots of that beautiful quinacridone nickel azel gold shining through this one. So as it dries and as I move it, it'll be sparkling up a storm. So I've just got my edges. I have just torched it off. Always remember to torch your acrylic pour so you don't want those little bubbles drying in your paint. Exactly. Let me take you guys in for a close-up. So there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it indeed, sir. What did you think of your marbling pour?
I loved it. It was so interesting that that green gold turned into that yellow like that.
It almost went chartreuse.
I know.
Is the colour that there's a pearl Arteza colour which is pearl chartreuse. And it looked just like it. I didn't hate it though because you got some really beautiful like
layers,
warm colours and all that transparency that you get in the marbling pour. I have asked if I may commandeer this one.
Okay.
Because I really think that I would love to blob on it.
The blob on it?
Yeah, because I think that the burgundy, the Bordeaux red from the Bordeaux regions of Italy, on that piece would look really awesome.
I think so too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well thank you. I'm going to blob on that one. In fact, Kelly is the person from Feral Art who has our other blob, which is what you marbled on and then I blobbed on top of.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so she has that pour from the Fluid Art Experiences.
And if you haven't seen Kelly, go to Feral Art on YouTube and check her out.
And she'll be part of this train that's coming up today. I loved my ribbon pour. Really loved it.
I love it. I think it's stunning.
I wonder why. It's full of orange. There's quinacridone nickel azel gold all the way through this one.
It is.
The beauty with quinacridone nickel azel gold, especially when it dries, and green gold, is that they do have a shimmer to them.
Yeah.
They look like they're really flat, but they're not. They actually do have a gold shimmer. And this colour palette, I know for one, is one that David does enjoy.
Yes.
So as I know he's not going to be watching this, I'm going to tell you all that I'm going to resin it. We're going to put it in a frame and that one is going to go to David.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, just as a wee thank you. I always feel a bit silly giving things to David because he paints things like this and then I'm throwing some paint in a cup and throwing it on a canvas and being like, artist too. Anyway, I really enjoyed this one. This was a lot of fun. It is Independence Day week ahead of us. Yeah. This is Sunday, Independence Day is on Tuesday. Yeah. We'll be back on Wednesday with a normal pour, but we just wanted to say have a great weekend, everyone.
Absolutely.
If you've got a long one off work, have fun. Go do something really awesome. I'm sure you're all with your families, grilling, hot dogs, beer, and all that kind of stuff.
And be careful driving on the roads, you guys. Oh. Okay, so just be careful out there because a lot of drinking and driving probably going on. So just be careful. Safety first.
There is no reason to drink and drive because you've got Ubers and Lyfts and all those ride-sharing apps. Please be safe and careful. Thank you, Show Pony.
You're welcome.
I love that. All right, guys. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Have a great Independence Day. Have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye, guys.
Follow the train.